The Tradwife trend is really weird.
Ain't no beats, ain't no beats.
This lady's claiming to be a traditional wife, but in all honesty, I haven't seen her clean or do laundry once in her TikToks. I wonder if I'm jumping the gun on this. Maybe I should do a little bit more research. Ah, Wikipedia, my old friend.
My guiding moonlight.
Please enlighten me on what a trad wife really is. So it looks like a trad wife is someone who believes in traditional values and they follow the traditional sex roles in the marriage, and some of them may even sacrifice their careers to become the homemakers of the family. And as we can see here, these are the list of labors that a trad wife should be able to do. While I was trying to look for someone who's able to do all of these things, most of the TikToks that I found were really just doing a tradwife aesthetic. Except for this guy, man, you got it rough, buddy. You are a true inspiration to all tradwives everywhere. Okay, here we have a legitimate stay-at-home mom. She does the cleaning, she does the cooking, she takes care of the kids, she does laundry. She even goes and cleans the floor, the kitchen, everything. And by the time that she's done, it's already nighttime. The day's done. So now we see what the work of a stay-at-home mom really is. It's not about just sitting pretty, it's an actual commitment. If motherhood and homemaking is for you, then go for it. But let's take a look at the next step, which is finding a man that can finance that lifestyle. So let's say you need a man that can make around 100K a year to be able to sustain you both. And a quick Google search will tell you that only around 13 to 18% of men actually make that amount per year. And then I found this statistic that shows the percentage distribution of household income in the US based on race. And it turns out it's actually Asians that's making the most money. So if you want a better chance, you should start dating Asians now. Okay, let's say you do find a man that is gonna be able to provide you with everything as you become a trad wife. Well, what can you expect from that kind of man? Well, money, that's his end of the bargain, right? Money, so yeah, you can expect that. He's bound to get you pregnant sooner or later, right? I really can't think of anything else though. Okay, so that I can get a better idea, I'm gonna go back to the 1950s, where the aesthetic and the lifestyle even comes from. And what I find out is that women can expect domestic abuse, physical violence, marital rape. Okay, maybe I should use a different source. Okay, so there are stories on the internet about trad wives that are being left by their husbands. And when they get divorced, they have nothing because they don't have any work experience, so they can't get a job after. They don't get the kids because they can't really afford them. And she doesn't even get the house because she can't afford to maintain it. And mind you, these are women who chose to be housewives for more than a decade, only to be cheated on and replaced by their ungrateful husbands. And the truth is, just because you're a traditional wife doesn't mean you get a traditional man. And traditionally speaking, it was more common for men to cheat and for everyone to be okay with it. Okay, let's say he doesn't cheat. But what happens if he no longer loves you? What happens if he doesn't find you attractive anymore? He might stay in the relationship with you out of convenience, but is that truly the only thing you can aspire to? That you have to spend the rest of your life making sure that your husband never stops loving you. Another thing that you need to accept about the trad wife life is that you will never be financially independent ever again. You know why? Because trad wives sign prenups. If you get divorced and you don't have any marketable skills, you'll be taking scraps from your ex-husband for the rest of your life. Okay, let me end with this. If homemaking and motherhood is your calling, then more power to you. Not everyone is built for that life, and not everyone who goes into that life finds their happily ever after. The things that you see on social media, they're just trying to sell you a product without telling you the side effects. I have nothing against being a trad wife, I just don't like false advertising. If this is really for you, then I hope that you're successful and happy in life. But if you're not ready for the consequences and for the commitments, best rethink and reassess. Anyway, thanks for watching.